horoscope first. Then you are special day. You are 2012 and the prophecy. Oh, good, Mary. You are planetary wizard. Can you guys do this? Mary, you are the rainbow meditation. And Mary Ellen, you are here just to show your beautiful face because I only have 5 minutes. Okay.
Remember where I am.
Is everything? Oh, good. So I picked the right. So you sat in the perfectly right seat, right? You know what? We're starting, right?
Yep.
Hi, everybody in Facebook land. I want to thank you so much for coming. I want you to know how important today is to me. Today is called the Day Out of Time, and today we're going to talk about what the Day Out of Time means. We're going to talk about your galactic horoscope, how to figure it out, and how we, as the 100th monkey, can step up human consciousness. You know, I'm going to go a little out of order here, but it's okay. How many of you think that there's life on other planets? Okay, well, we almost have a whole consensus. So when you think about where this work comes from and your galactic horoscope, if you think about your relationship on Earth, and we have our own astrology, right? Just think, could it not be possible, according to ancient alien theorists, that was a joke, I just had to put that in because it sounded like so much a TV show. If you're a fan, I am. And how would you think about if in fact you had a galactic horoscope? Doesn't that sound bigger and universal with so much more potential, considering we are not alone in the universe? So does that sound good? So today, by the end of our quick little presentation, I'm going to give you a way to find out your galactic horoscope and see how that relates to this special day right here and now. Special day right here and now. Right here and now. Today, according to the Galactic Maya, according to the teachings of outweighs, does that mean anything to any of you? Yay, Jose did his job. Then he said, today is the day out of time. What does that mean? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have I can't remember. Today is a special day because Sirius, we're talking about galactic time, is on the horizon of the Earth. Happens once a year on July 25th. It is consistent every day it happens. And all the 264 days in between fall into a beautiful cycle, 13 moons of 28 days apiece. It's known as the 1320 calendar. So you're always knowing where you are. And how does it even make sense that, so today is the Galactic New Year. It's known as the Planetary Wizard, which we're going to talk about in a second. And if you always know where you are in time and space, you're following the rhythms of natural law, galactic law, as compared to trying to figure out where you are, because we don't even know what day of the week it is, if in fact, or how many days in a month, if you haven't sang the song. And what I love so much is, if we're bringing galactic down to terrestrial, for us ladies who bled during the cycle, we always bled in the 28-day cycles. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is the natural moon cycles that go around and around 28 days. So that's the manifestation of how these energies work terrestrially as well as galactically. For you guys who have just come, thank you so much. I'm on a roll here because we're also filming this, so we can always catch up. I'll be at my booth, so I invite you to, come back, or we're going to go on Facebook. You can just kind of take a look at the video. So what we've done so far, we have talked about We've talked about our galactic horoscope, which everyone's going to find out about. We've talked about the day of time. Today is the day of time. Just as a recap, where Sirius is on the horizon. It happens every July 25th. And speaking of that, it reminded me to share something with you. Why, it almost makes sense that the Galactic New Year is on that day as compared to January 1st. That is such an arbitrary, mixed up day, it doesn't even relate to the sun. Fine, it would make a lot more sense if the New Year was on the first day of Aries, right? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense? The first day of spring as compared to the middle of winter? New beginnings when it's dark and cold and the seeds are still under the earth as compared to sprouting. It doesn't even make sense to me. This is galactic time. This galactic time not only relates to the energy of Sirius, but every single math is everybody in agreement with me that when you really get down to all cosmology, you can figure it out by mathematics and science. The God particle. What's the God particle? The God particle is our conscious intelligence that's holding all this glue together, and they're working on figuring out what that is right now. How cool is that? Maybe that should be history. I'm not sure, but that's a discussion for another time. So today is so a lot of this energy. Where did this information get downloaded from? All the stuff that I told you so far is pretty logical. We've talked about math, we've talked about cycles of time that you understand, and we've talked about cycles of time that galactically you can expand your consciousness to think about the possibility. Personally, I believe it's the probability, because Sirius is there. Because I see the 28-day cycles. I get mixed up with the 20 days, half September, and poor February 29th, which is so out of sorts. If your birthday's then, it's like, where are you? And by the way, that timing was developed by this guy, Gregory. It's called the Gregorian calendar, and he wanted to control the people, so that has been a clock set up in our heads that's almost programmed, contraindicative than natural time. Does that make sense? So where did all this stuff come from? I brought this picture for you. I've had this book since 1983. This is by Jose Outweighs. He's been following me around, or I've been following him around since in the 70s. And here, remember this picture of the galactic guy in the spaceship? Remember this picture? This is the sarcophagus of Papal Votan, where all this lineage came from, and he decoded all around the perimeter of his sarcophagus lid was the prophecy of 2012. And the prophecy, the glyphs are not on this image, but when you look at the image on the net or something, you'll see that it talks about Muhammad, it talks about Jesus, it talks about Buddha, it talks about all of those other important avatars in our human consciousness. And it said that 2012 was going to be the end of a 52,000-year-old cycle, which ended in 2012 to kickstart wasn't the gloom and doom, to kickstart new conscious evolution, and we are 4 years into it now. And what is the purpose of this kickstart? What's the significance? What is this going to do for me? Why do I care? That's the point. Why do I care to even bother being here? I'm going to tell you why. Because when we were monkeys 52,000 years ago, we didn't think about it was time to stand up to get the highest banana on the tree. We just go, oh, as a monkey, I'm a monkey. I'm also rainbow serpent, different systems. So here I am, a monkey, trying to get the highest banana on the tree. I want to start standing tall now, so evolution allowed itself to become that. Now what happens is we have conscious mind. So instead of, oh, now I gotta wake up, now I gotta brush my teeth, now I gotta have breakfast, now I have to drive to my car to get to work, and so on, we can use the power of our minds to control where human evolution is going. Does that make sense? If we were monkeys millions of years ago, is it to say that we're not at the end of evolution? Does that make sense? Anybody see the movie Cocoon? I love that movie. And the thing that I love and remember the most, this wonderful image, and I looked it up on Facebook to make sure I could see it. The image of it, because I remember it so clearly from how long ago the movie was. Brian Dennehy goes like this. And you see this twinkle in his eye. Oh, I got goosebumps. And who that energy was the true essence of who he was. Who was he? Oh, I got goosebumps. He was a being of light. He was evolved into the next stage of human consciousness, which means he could have been from another planet, but we don't really know that because Ron Howard didn't tell us. And that's okay. But it's something to think about that where we're becoming. So that's where the prophecy came from. Now, today, the day out of time, for 13 moons of 28 days from now on, is the planetary wizard. Just be in whatever that feels like. Last year was the time of healing. Last year was the cycle of healing. Remember, we're 4 years into the new 52,000-year-old cycle, and it's almost our obligation, if you are to accept this mission, to not only work on your ability and the consciousness within your mind to learn how to be more telepathic, to learn how to be more synchronistic, that's the point, on a personal level. But on a global level, once we start being more telepathic and more synchronistic, we then become these beacons of light, which ultimately we become the 100th monkey. So even if somebody's not conscious all across on the other side of the planet, the same way monkeys decided that they were going to stand tall all of a sudden, that we are doing our job toward this evolution. Is that cool? This is what's happening right now, and we can be one of those monkeys. I'm excited to be one of those monkeys, to tell you the truth. So having said all that, the planetary wizard means, last year was healing. Planetary wizard is timelessness. It's enchantment. And it's perfecting our ability to manifest. How does that feel? That is the energy of now. And we can all use that according to, in addition to, our galactic signature, which I'm going to show you how to do that at the end of the workshop. So you take your planetary, you take your galactic signature, and there's 260 of them. So I'm not going to have the time to go around, and because of, I really wanted to get to a quick little activation meditation. Is you can take your galactic signature. Mine happens to be magnetic serpent. Magnetic is the purposeful one. The calculated as far as articulation one. Serpent is the initiate, the one of the life force. Does that feel like me? I call myself Rainbow Serpent because I've been rainbow even before I brought myself in. It kind of makes sense, eh? Even before I brought I started following the law of time. So Rainbow Serpent makes sense. Plus, the rainbow is the manifestation of universal energy and God. Every time you see the sun and the water particles are in the air, what happens? You have a beautiful rainbow, and those energies are consistent every time. We're going to do a meditation about the circumpolar bridge aligning with our chakras. But there was something else I wanted to tell you, and I forgot. Oh, I remember. Yay. Okay, so just to think about how this energy works. Any astrologers in the group? Okay, but you guys know that you are born with a certain energy. Again, I'm a magnetic serpent, and then there's transiting planets, right? So who you are is your core energy, magnetic serpent, and every year on your Gregorian birthday, you step into the energy of one of those 260 cycles of this other 260 horoscopes. Did you get it? Yay. My birthday, I just stepped into Bacalvaton's energy. So now what's my mission? This is how you work it. I'm giving you this so you know how to work it. So my mission is, what is my magnetic serpent energy all about? How do I step into the energy of Bacalvaton of what I want to do this year within the main framework of Planetary Wizard, which is the energy of timelessness, receptivity, enchantment, purposeful manifestation, the energy that starts for this cycle. You get it? That's all you need to know. Let's activate this. Be flat on the floor. Don't put your feng shui, don't put your purse on. I'm a feng shui master, wrote 7 books. Don't put your purse on the floor. You're putting your money in the dirt. Okay. Okay, so just get into the comfy place. Get into the comfy place. We're just going to do a 5-minute meditation. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm going to step a little closer. Go into your natural mind. And look at the energy up your spine. Start getting the root chakra, the energy of stability and security. We're going to go up this chakra line fast. We're going to share our chakra energies or our rainbow energies with others and with each other, and then we're going to put it around the earth. Bring up into your orange energy, creative, procreating energy of joy, play. Come up to your will chakra, the beautiful color of yellow, confidence, personal power, willpower. Come up to your heart chakra, beautiful color green. By the way, we are also making a rainbow in our body, if you didn't pick up on that. Beautiful green color of compassion and love and forgiveness is the balancer between our terrestrial energies, our lower chakras, and our mental and spiritual chakras. Come up to your throat chakra, aqua, meaning what you say, saying what you mean, understanding your thoughts, being thoughtful, meaning you think a lot as well as being thoughtful to others. Come up to your third eye, beautiful indigo, see the unseen, be the visionary. Oh, take a breath and breathe in those colors so far. Come up to your beautiful crown, radiating with the energies of God, the energies of HumanKInd, the galactic spiritual source, that which holds movement and measure. Color violet. Work your way down through the back side of your body, up the front with the circumpolar bridge, around your body. So you're coming up through the crown chakra, all the way, up through the root chakra, sacral, will, heart, all the way up to your crown, through the top front part of your body, and down the back. So this is called the cosmic orbit. So as this cosmic orbit is circling your body, start having it making ellipses. And as it makes ellipsis, start sharing all that beautiful rainbow energy, your chakra energy, with everybody else in the room. Everybody covered? See that beautiful visualization where all of us are covered on all these multiple rainbow energies? Take it to the core of the earth. In the same way you went up with your crown and down with your root and circled, come up through the North Pole, come down through the South Pole, and together, let's circle those rainbow energies around the earth. Let's make those aurora borealises even more prominent, because that is the energy manifest of what the rainbow is happening, and how we are getting closer to not only stepping into our telepathic and synchronistic abilities, but being one of those monkeys that is going to shift human consciousness. Be with that circumpolar rainbow bridge. Feel the energy from your heart, from your body, from each other, going up and through the earth. The geometric shape is the tube torus. Just be with that for a minute. Here's the energy of this year, Planetary Wizard. I perfect in order to enchant, producing receptivity. I seal the output of timelessness with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of spirit. I am a galactic activation point. Enter. As you are entered with this magnificent energy, know that you are a beacon to also radiate out just because of who you are. Start to bring your energy back into your body. Start feeling that root chakra on the bottoms of your feet. Twinkle your hands with your beautiful heart chakra, loving energy, so that everybody you touch today is blessed. When you're ready, open your eyes with the beautiful vision and spiritual energy that you've now been activated with. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share what I love. Something I didn't tell you before, I told a few of the early birds, thank you early birds, that I've studied and taught in India, I've studied and taught in China, I've studied and taught throughout South America. I'm an award-winning author, I've written 7 books, and so I had the opportunity to sit at the guru's feet or be at temples, and for me, this is my spiritual path. Because it's like the next octave. And when you think about mathematics and science, truthfully, everything that exists, the reason why there's spiraling galaxies is because Earth electromagnetic energy. And that's what we are. God particle is electromagnetic energy with the intention of God stuck in there somehow. I don't know how that works, but it is stuck in there somehow. So, again, thank you for your time today. Come to my booth. I do have a business card for you that says exactly how you can get your galactic signature, and we'll just do that. Okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you all. Thank you.